Now we're continuing with our editing commands. This time we're going to have a look at the extract edges, imprint, color edges, copy edges. So mainly relating to edge commands at this stage. I'll just switch back to shaded. So the first one, extract edges. So this is handy if you've got a solid and you want to reproduce it. Click on the solid and it will actually take all of those edges. We'll move the solid out of the road and we'll see we've got a wireframe model of the original construction. So that can be very handy for producing geometry if you're having trouble locking onto parts of your solid when you're doing slicing or what have you, and you generate these edges, then you've got 2D geometry that you can work from. I'll come back to imprint. Let's look at color edges because that's fairly straightforward. If we click on an edge, it gives us a color panel and we can select the color. Not terribly obvious, it didn't work. Let's try that again. Color edges. Not sure whether black will show up. What about red? Not wanting to do that. Let's do an extract edges on that again. Okay, they are showing up when I extract the edges. There's the purple one and there's the red one. So if I move that solid away once again, that's interesting, it disappears once I did that. So, but if I go back to what it was and select it, it is actually showing the red edge and the purple edge. Not a terribly good illustration there, but you get the idea. Copy edges, once again similar to the extract edges. So if I'll try and copy those edges, press enter. There's an edge and we'll just select it and we should be able to take that out. So similar to extract edges, but except it's only just doing the ones that you've selected. Okay, now the last one is imprint. Now I've got a nice little spline here which didn't go with my object before. I might just move that back across onto my object, because what I'm going to do is imprint that spline into the face of the top of the object. So up here we have imprint. Select a 3D solid or surface, so that's this one here. Select an object to imprint, so I'll select the spline. Oops, I think we might have skipped a step there. Let's try that again. Imprint, select a solid or surface, and then select the object to imprint, which should be, oh, it's asking me delete the source object. I'll say no. Alright, so it has actually imprinted that spline into the surface. You can see it's actually split that surface, and if we do a push, no, if we do a press pull, it should actually select only that part of it. So you can see we've, again, one of those things that you might have to have a bit of imagination to think where you would use it, but it's good to know that they're there, and then if you have an occasion you can go looking for it.